Okay, so I get into a lot of arguments with people online about Kyle Rittenhouse, and I win all of them. At some point, when my opponent has propped up a whole bunch of arguments that I've completely undercut, they fall back on an argument that basically says Kyle must be guilty, because if he wasn't guilty, they would never even brought charges on him. The prosecution must have the goods on him, or otherwise they wouldn't even bother to charge him. Now, how do we combat that one? I think we hopefully see that this is really a dumb argument, but how do we combat it? Hello out there. I'm trying to get through.
With his powerful brainwaves cradled in the warmth of reasoning, it's time for Johnny Walker Dredd to straighten you out on a thing or two. Emanating all the way from exciting Las Vegas, Oklahoma, it's the Johnny Walker Dredd Show.
Okay, so the argument is there would be no point in the prosecution even going to court with this unless they had the goods on Kyle. Let's take a look at something. This is an NPR headline that dates back to 2013, and it says, "Judge to Zimmerman, you have no further business with the court." I would have thought that the judge would have said, "George Zimmerman, you are hereby found guilty of murder, and we're going to sentence you to a long term in prison." Because, you see, the prosecution already had the goods on you. We didn't even have to go to trial because the prosecution wouldn't have pressed charges against you unless they had the goods on you. Let's see here. What did actually happen here? If I remember correctly, the jury in the murder trial of George Zimmerman on Saturday acquitted the former Neighborhood Watch volunteer of all charges in the 2012 fatal shooting of 17-year-old Trayvon Martin during a scuffle in a gated Florida community. Well, that can't be. The prosecution wouldn't have even gone forward in this unless they had the goods on George Zimmerman. The truth of it is they didn't have the goods on it. Everybody said so at the time. They didn't have any evidence against him. And the fact that all 6 people on the jury, including one African American, decided, no, he's innocent, that should tell you right there that just because somebody is charged with a crime doesn't necessarily mean that they have all the evidence they need to convict him. So, there you go. Like my video, subscribe to my channel. And as long as there are anti-Kyles out there, I'll have plenty more dumb arguments to portray.